So I already have my eyebrows done, and then I did this eye already. So we're gonna start with this eye. We're gonna start off with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and then I'm gonna go in with this color. I think it's called Creamsicle. Then we're gonna take a nice blending brush. This is my Japonesque in number 835. And we're just gonna take that color. And we're going to start it off all over our crease so we can get like a base color starting. And then as I'm going back with the product, I'm making sure that I'm getting, you know, not just like the crease right here, but focusing like on everywhere, like up to, not to my brow bone, but you know, making sure that I'm bringing the product up so that you can still see it in the finishing product. So once we've got like a nice, you know, starting color, we're going to go in with these two colors. We're gonna go on with this color right next to the Creamsicle, and the one right here, I believe are called Butter and Hunts. And we're going to take the 836 one, which is more of like a, you know, kind of crease brush. So we're gonna go on with those colors, tap off the excess, and then that'll be our orange base. And then we're gonna go in and our crease and just focus really on the inner crease, and instead of blending it out, you're gonna like try to blend it in, if that makes sense. And then if anything, if you always want to go back with the Creamsicle just to give it, you know, the yellow shadow again, you are more than welcome to do that, because I know this orange is going to take up a lot of the attention, and you know, you want to, you know, still show some of the, you know, yellow, so it can, like I said, give it the finishing. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I went ahead and took my Juvia's Masquerade palette, went in with the color Bori, and then a little bit of the Zobo. These are two really, really nice colors. And I took a IT brushes. They seem really good. But yeah, it's just a precision smudger, or just like anything that, like, you know, you can kind of smudge in or like tap it in with. I took more of the brighter hot pink and took a little bit of the magenta, and then I put it on both the inner and the outer of my eyelid, and then I kind of dabbed it in there. Now, just reminding, this is just a base, because I know, like, you know, with this palette, you know, the pigments are good, but they're not as strong as I want them to be, as vibrant as I want them to be. So once we're done with that, you know, you want to make sure that the bottom, kind of close to your eyelash line, is a lot more covered up than, you know, the rest of this stuff, because we're going to go back with another eyeshadow palette to do that. So when I'm done with that, I went ahead and took my 836 brush, that one, and I went ahead and blended it in with my orange color. That way both colors are blended in nice. Okay, so now that we're done with that, I went in with I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay electric palette. They discontinued these a while ago, but you know, my sister came in clutch and found me one at, I don't know. So I'm going in with the colors Savage and Jilted. This is Savage, this is Jilted. It's another hot pink and magenta color, and I'm just doing the same thing where I'm just taking more of the hot pink and taking less of the magenta, and I'm going to put it back into where I had the original color at. Now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in with this color called Freak. It's the green color right here. It's so pretty to look. And I'm gonna take the brush that came with the palette actually. It's has more of like a smudge smaller side on this one, and then kind of a I don't even know what to call the brushes, to be honest. Anyways, yeah, it looks like this. And I'm going to take this end and then take a little bit of the Freak. And then go in back with my Masquerade palette. And go in with this color called Mali. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm going with just a little bit of it. And I'm going to put it in the center of my eye. Give it a little pop of color. Now that I'm done with that, what I just did right now, I just took like my finger and kind of like blended it out a little bit. And now what I'm gonna do, start with the wing. And I'm going to go in with my Tarteist. It's like a clay paint liner. I just have like the small one right now. I just ran out of both of the other ones that I had. But yeah, I really like that one because I am the type of person where like I like creamy, like really like easy to like glide on liquid liners. I know some people are different because it's like, you know, if you mess up, it's like you gotta start all over. It's really annoying. But if you're like me, who, you know, don't really matter, and like you've kind of got the hang of how, you know, to do the wing for your own eye, I would say this is really good. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that and just go ahead and start working on my wing. It'll take me a while. I took like a good minute on my wing. The wings on your eyes will take you higher. You don't want to get too thick of a wing because you're gonna draw attention away from the actual eye makeup. Okay, next what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start bringing the product down to the bottom of my eyes. So I'm going to put on my Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Shine Eyeliner. That is a long name for an eyeliner. So I'm going to take it in the color Purple Blaze and sharpen it a little bit real quick. But yeah, so we're going to take that color and we are going to apply it to our lower lash line so we can give it a little pop of purple. All right, and then like I said, we're going to start bringing the product down to our lower line. So I am going to start taking, like I said, from the electric palette, the two colors, and then I'm going to start bringing it down here. It's basically like I'm flipping everything that I did up here back down, which I think in my case is pretty cool. Going back with the brush from the electric palette, I'm gonna go back with the color Freak. Put this under. And then, like I said, you know, we're gonna do like a whole reverse thing. So going back with my Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to go back with those two colors, Butter and Hunts. Gotta read them. Bringing it down here a little bit. Trying to mix everything together, you know. And then going back with what we first started as our transition color. And then I'm going to take my Sephora All Over Shadow brush, number 23. Just looks like this, kind of like a flat brush. And then I'm going to take, I need to learn these colors. I'm going to take Obsessed and put it on my brow bone. And then going in with basically all of these pink colors. So right here, which would be Sissy, right under it, which would be Firework, right next to Sissy, which would be Faint. I'm sorry, Little Lady, and then Faint. And then down here, just a little bit of not Royalty, Cranapple. I don't even know if I named any of them right. I mixed all of them together. But focusing more just on Sissy because it's more pink color that we want. I'm going to put it in my corner of the eye. Okay, so we're done with the eye part, and then we're going to move on to lashes. Now I'm gonna go on to my, okay, and that's it. So this is the finishing look. Yeah, thank you for watching. This is the finishing look. I'm gonna be posting more videos about makeup, about, I guess, vlogs, talk about anything that you guys want me to talk about. Mainly I'll be focusing on makeup because, you know, that's what my whole world revolves around, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe.